What is going on, YouTube? This is Death Penguin here. I'm going to be showing you a little guide in Oblivion on how to become a vampire very easily in the game. You can do this at any level, whether it be 1 or 20. It's totally up to you. The only requirement is you just have to have left the sewers. There's no quest requirement, nothing like that. It's super easy. I'm already in the cave, but it's super simple. You just fast travel to the Black Waterside stables here, and you literally just follow the road west. You just follow the road all the way over. I've already discovered the cave, but there's like a little fork in the road, like right here, and then you just follow the fork in the road, and it leads right up to the cave. The cave is full of vampires. It's a super quick walk. It took me like 10 seconds to get to the cave itself, maybe like a minute or so at most. I'm obviously exaggerating, but it took no time at all. There are obviously a lot of caves in the game that have vampires in them, but they're very spread apart the game. Oftentimes being in like the middle of nowhere, they can be kind of difficult to find. This one's super easy, right close to Chaden Hall. You can just follow the road right there. You fight nothing on the way. Obviously, I know there's other easy ways to become a vampire. Like if you do the Dark Brotherhood quest line, you can become a vampire that way for free easily as well. But not everybody, for like roleplay circumstances, don't like to be in the Dark Brotherhood. But yeah, you just follow the cave over here, and you just let the vampires attack you basically. I actually had to lower my enemy combat damage because I need them to be able to hit me more times. I am a wood elf. I have 75% resistance to disease, so I cleared this entire cave and didn't contract the disease once. Already on the last recording. You literally just want to let them attack you. Ranged attacks work as well. I think as long as it's like a weapon. I think if they use spells, it doesn't do anything. You can kill their zombies and stuff though. Just keep in mind, vampires are typically tougher enemies, so you want to just be advised when you're going to fight them, especially if you're a low level.
Die, damn you!
You have contracted Porphyric hemophilia. Perfect.
Traitor to your own race! God! You're pathetic!
For the sake of this video, I am going to probably leave the cave now. We've already contracted the disease we need, which is good. That's all you really need to do. You just need to be like a quick, easy to get place to get the disease. The disease is Porphyric hemophilia. While you have the disease, you are not technically a vampire. I'm also going to show you how to cure the disease. Both ways. Both before you're a full-fledged vampire, or after you've become a full-fledged vampire. Obviously, if you allow yourself to become a full-fledged vampire, which I'm not going to allow, just because I don't particularly want my character to be a vampire, but for the sake of the guide, I'm going to show you.
I'm listening.
We're going to save right before we do it. That way I can also become one and then show you. I'm not going to do the full quest to actually cure myself of vampirism, but I'll show you how to start the quest and do it, and then you can just follow the quest objectives. It's pretty easy. So if you've not yet become a full vampire, you will know because under your active effects, you still just have Porphyric hemophilia. The disease, that is the disease before the disease, so to speak. When you have Porphyric hemophilia, it means it's like not fully developed vampirism, so you just have the drained fatigue effect. We're going to do a quick save here. If you pray at any shrine or temple, it will actually cure you of all your diseases. So if you look back now at your active effects, I no longer have perfect hemophilia, which means I will no longer become a vampire now. Cured. Obviously, I'm going to show you how to become an actual full-fledged vampire. So we're just going to reload the save, and I'll see you guys back in a couple of seconds. Alright guys, we're back. I reloaded the save now, so I have perfect hemophilia back. I am no longer cured. In order to become a full-fledged vampire, you have to wait 3 full in-game days while having the perfect disease in your active effects. You cannot pray in any shrines or temples because that will cure the disease. Don't drink any potions to cure disease. If you want to become a vampire, you have to allow it to transgress to full vampirism. So you just have to wait 3 days. Every day that you wait, you'll get a new dialogue box that basically furthers the stages of vampirism, which I will show you here now. They're waiting 1 day. I guess they don't do it anymore. Okay, I guess not. But that's the requirement. You have to wait like 3 full game days. In OG Oblivion, like not the remaster, they made it so where every time you'd wait a day, you'd get like a little message box that basically say like, yo, your hunger grows, fangs start to grow, stuff like that. Like little like role play kind of things. For some reason it's not triggering. They might have changed it to a different amount of days. It was 3 days in the last one. Like in the OG game. And every day you got a different one. We're going to go to the Arcane University because that's actually the next stage, the next step of the quest that I need to show you guys. Alright guys, we're back. After needlessly waiting for days and days and days, I looked it up, which I should have done in the first place, just to confirm it. I was correct. It is 3 days, but you have to sleep to actually trigger the transformation. So I waited for like 7 in front of the Arcane University for literally no reason. You only have to wait for 3 in-game days, and then you just sleep. So we're just going to sleep for an hour. And then boom. Perfect. Now, as you can see, we just got a bunch of skills. If you go to your active effects now, you no longer have the hurt your athletics or whatever, or fatigue. You also have more resist diseases. You have 100% for a resistance to any diseases now with the vampirism. You are weak to fire now. If you don't feed at all, the more blood-starved you become, the more you're damaged by the sun. I think by default you're fine, like you don't get damaged by the sun, but as you continue to play the game and continue to get farther, you will get more and more damaged by the sun. You get little messages on the screen to let you know that you're becoming more and more blood-starved, so you just have to regularly like feed on people. If you do plan on becoming a vampire, I usually say like feed on homeless people. They always sleep outside, they're always isolated, they're always by themselves. You can always feed on them, and then you don't have to worry about that. But if you do become more blood-starved, your stats do increase, all your skills get improved. If you become too blood-starved, like you're way far down the line, you will trigger hostility with all guards and NPCs in the area. So like if you fast travel to a city and you're like severely blood-starved, you will, like, they will attack you on sight, which can be very inconvenient for some players depending on what you're role-playing and what you're trying to do. Once you get to this stage in vampirism, you can no longer cure yourself using the shrines anymore. You have to cure yourself through a special quest called the Cure for Vampirism. The only way that I know of that you can learn how to do it, you probably can just talk to any wizard character in the game. I always just go to the Arcane University because you can ask them about it immediately, which I'll show you. We're not going to do the Cure for Vampirism quest because, like I said, I'm going to reload the save and cure myself at the shrine before it gets this far because I don't want to be actually a vampire. I just wanted to show you guys just for teaching purposes. You want to talk to Romulus Pullus. He is like the main guy here. Really think you can talk to anybody. I usually always talk to him. We're going another hour just in case he comes in later.
Hi there.
There he is. He always hangs out in this little lobby here.
Welcome to the Arcane University.
You should, yep, immediately have a dialogue check for Cure for Vampirism.
I'm pleased that you would ask. There is a way, though it's not known to me. Countess Sildor of Skingrad has done the most recent research on a cure, I believe. He's what you might call a vested interest in the subject. I suggest you travel there and seek an audience with him. Given your condition, I believe he may assist you.
Cool. You get the quest Vampire Cure. It's pretty straightforward. You literally just go to Skinrad, you go to the castle, you talk to like the orc guy, I believe, and you just tell him that you want to talk to the Count about the cure. The Count will come down and then triggers the quest. He tells you where to go. You just follow the quest objectives. You have to get some items to make the potion, and then the quest itself is actually very good. I recommend doing it. I honestly almost recommend becoming a vampire solely to do the quest, because it actually has a good resolution. It's a good story quest, for sure. But some people just don't like being a vampire, so they just avoid it altogether. But this is how you become a vampire, in my opinion, pretty quickly. Like I said, you can also join the Dark Brotherhood, and you can become a vampire through their questline, and also how you get cured, as well as just some information about like what vampirism looks like in this game.
Good morning.
It's a little different than Skyrim's. Skyrim's, they just prevent your stats from regenerating, like your stamina and your magicka. But in this game, you get damaged by the sun. But you do get major bonuses to all of your skills, like all your combat skills at least. I'll kind of go over that right now. I think it's like mostly athletics, blade. No, it's destruction for sure, yeah. The more blood-starved you are, the more points it actually raises it. So I think the second stage of blood-starved, it's 10 points, and then the next one's 15. But yeah, I think it's destruction, athletics, hand-to-hand, illusion, basically a lot of magic. All magic skills, and then sneak as well, I believe. Yeah. And speed. So you do get major buffs, as well as you get a bunch of cool resistances, but you do get the weakness to fire. Weakness. Keep in mind, this also increases with how much you're blood starved. Not just your skills go up, but your weakness to fire will also increase. Because like I said, you will take more damage from the sun. You will also take more damage from any fire weapon, fire spell, anything like that, fire arrows, anything of that nature. So do bear that in mind. But your skills are also heavily buffed as well. So that gives you a little edge as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions about vampirism or anything at all, guides, things that you want to learn how to do, how to level skills quickly, I'll do my best. I'm a little out of the nuance with a lot of like exploitations, if that makes sense. I never really did exploits while playing these games. I sort of just played the game. If you do that, that's teach their own. Like, that's totally up to you. I don't really use exploits, like sneaking in one place for an hour to level up your sneak. I don't like cheesing it. I like just playing the game and leveling my skills naturally. So I'll do my best to kind of show you my way of doing it. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent with like my take on that whole thing, but whatever you guys want to see, drop down in the comments. I'm going to be making more Oblivion content. A couple more cooked up that I'm wanting to release. But see you all in the next video. Hope you all enjoyed. Thanks. Bye.